パニッシュカウンターで KO。完全に精神的優位を取っているか。
今回、こういうプロジェクト、全く新しい試みに対して、自分を誘っていただいて関われたこと、自分の人生にとって大きな意味があったなと、ありがたいことだなと感じてます。
They told me it was for the game. And I kid you not, I freaked out. So it was just one of those things where I was thinking it was going to be another event to do for Street Fighter V, but it was actually in preparation for the upcoming title, Street Fighter VI.
They're like, hey, would you like, we have something that may interest you. I'm looking at the screen and I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the? I'm like, oh, word. You have to be professional, but that's what kind of happened. So we want you to work on this thing. I'm like, Like, I'm like losing my mind because it's Street Fighter.
Andrew hit me up and he was just like, hey, James, we have this project. Would you be interested? And he told me what it was and I was like, yes. For like the next 2 or 3 days, I was almost kind of like in this haze. Like I was almost like, everything that I feel like is a problem with my life is like gone away.
I have to say, to see my face involved with Street Fighter VI was just mind-blowing. Like, it took a second. I had to kind of see it a few times before it became real. And I'm still blown away. I don't even have any words for it, to be honest.
どちらが勝つか、意地とプライドがかかった一戦、いってみましょ
う。なので、プロジェクトで一番初めに、皆さんにお伝えしたのは、どこまで普段の自分の実況に近づけることができるかだと思いますと。プログラムでシステムなんだけど、そのシステムの中に感情があるような、本当に中に人がいるような、感覚を感じられるような実況システムの開発を目指したいというところがスタートでしたね。
These are some lines that Andrew picked for us to do.
Okay.
So my name is Keith Arem. I'm the CEO of PCB Productions here in Los Angeles, and I've been the English dialogue director for all the Street Fighter announcers over the past several months and year, and it's been an exciting process just getting to know all the commentators and this new process that we're introducing into Street Fighter. One of the things that was really exciting about Street Fighter was this idea of bringing commentators into the mix. So it's the gameplay that you're seeing with the characters that are there, but then the commentators actually being characters. And that took a lot of design work, and what Capcom has done is just phenomenal because they created a system that could ebb and flow and change with the dynamics of what the gameplay was actually doing in real time.
踏み込めば危険区域、どう崩していくか。
自分の実況スタイルは、リアルタイムで起きている試合を瞬間的に言葉にしているという感覚なんですよね。人によっては結構あらかじめ言葉を用意してきて、状況によって用意したものを伝えていくっていうスタイルの方もいると思うんですけど、自分の場合は瞬間的なその時の温度感であったりとか、その時の選手の心境っていうものを重視したいなと思っているので、
You know I'm ready!
Yeah, push that no. Give me one more out there. Hit the no.
You know I'm ready!
There it is.
After everything I've learned from the director, I feel like I would love to dabble in more voice acting overall. But what the crazy thing is too, being able to control my volume from figuring out the script and how it's supposed to be performed, I've utilized that in a lot of the commentary events I've done for the Capcom Pro Tour, right? Where I figured out how to control the volume and the excitement, where it's like, okay, I can deliver this flawlessly now without like blowing out my voice or anything like that, or going like overextending in terms of like my vocal range. I figured out how to control the volume a lot more and significantly so that it's impactful and it's still coherent instead of me just like babbling on. I think overall, with this experience, there's so much more that's opened up to me in terms of commentary and overall voice acting.
Smart play with the throw. Smart play with the throw.
A little bigger.
Go bigger?
Yeah.
Smart play with the throw. Smart play with the throw. Let's just say that 1 is the lowest, 5 being the highest. Your inflection is going to change throughout the day. One of the things that was the hardest for me is that I typically start the day and round out the day from 3 to 5. I never really go down to 1. So if I have to speak a little lower, I have to be a little monotone, I have to not show as much emotion while saying a line, That was my issue. That was my issue. And then like even the director Keith, he was like, yo, Steve, he's like, I know what's the problem. Like, you're always at a 3. So everything below a 3 is just hard. So I'm like, sorry guys, I was way too excited and I have to go back down. So playing with that, finding out that part about my speaking, knowing how to go to these certain levels and how it actually changes the delivery is something that I learned, and it was actually hilarious at the same time. So I had a good time. But vocal inflection, going from one level to another, I'm really a 3 kind of guy. I'm never really a 1 or a 2, so the lower lines really kind of gave me in trouble.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
It's funny, when I first got the script handed to me, you know, they wrote a bunch of lines, and I could tell they tried to add some of the stuff that, you know, that I would say, but, you know, I asked, I was like, hey, how much can I tweak this? And they were like, as long as you keep the same feel in there. I don't know if they expected the level that I went in there, and, because, I mean, seriously, I got an early copy of the script. And I was just sitting in my home and I was literally saying lines out loud. And some of the things that I said, I was like, oh, I wouldn't say this. Like, I just can't picture, like, and it wasn't like the subject or it was just like the word choice. Like, I have a very weird word choice and stuff. So I actually did have the opportunity to tweak a lot of the lines. And, you know, they were very, very, you know, they were just like, yeah, go for it, do it. And so, yeah, I was able to put in a lot of signature phrases. I have references to my most famous line of, you know, is it gonna kill? Is it gonna kill? And like, I even got to put that in there, and I think that's really neat.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
If these two don't give me what I want, I may have to come in there and bust them up myself.
It's been insane. Like, I had no idea kind of... I didn't know what to expect, because you think, oh, I've only seen people go into a booth and just talk. But there's so much more involved in it. And I enjoy learning, like, so much, because it's just little things that you wouldn't even think to do. Like, oh, you should probably amp your voice up here, or there's a scale, 1 to 5. Where are you on that scale in this moment? How are you feeling as a fan? What would you say? So, and then they let me use some of my personal words in there. Andrew kind of knew, okay, I've heard her say this before, or I've heard her say, like, for instance, he wrote, this is getting mad entertaining. And I was like, yeah, that's something I would say. Like, so it's cool, because I feel like it was such a collaborative effort, but he's just so good at figuring out, okay, this is how this person is, this is what they would say, and she'll have it come to life. And so it felt really cool.
ターゲットコンボできっちりダメージを取っていく
Not shy with the grab. KO.
Ooh, nice finish.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice! I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
The rapid fire fist sends them up. Player 2 can build off this lead.
All right, what's the mix-up?
Safely increases their throw level.
You're done!
Damn, that was intense.
状況は悪くない。どう生かすか。ここで壁やられ。相手の守りをこじ開けていく。
そういった経験、人に影響を与えるっていうことの第一歩として、この実況されるという、ある意味人に見られることの疑似体験をしていただいて、あ、これって面白いなとか、もっとたくさんの人に、自分のプレーを見てもらいたいなとか、見せたいなっていう気持ちになってもらったら、今のその格闘ゲームのシーンってすごくチャンスが広がっているんで、そのチャンスに飛び込んでほしいし、飛び込む上での、こうちょっとでも背中を押せるきっかけになれたらいいなと思うので、今回監修っていう立場で参加をさせていただいたんですけど、自分もチームの一員として、一部としてこのシステムを作らせていただいた。そこにいた人たちのおかげでできた。自分は本当に少し力をそこに役立てることができたっていう感覚でいるので、だからこそ自信を持ってすげえシステムができたというふうに言っていきたいなと思ってますね。今終わってみて納得できるものができたな思えるので、胸を張って遊んでくださいと言っていきたいと思います。ありがとうございました。